Hello everyone, this is UGC Net Law Syllabus. We have discussed these 5 topics in previous videos and now we will discuss about the concept of property, ownership and possession. So let's start. Ownership. What is ownership? The concept of ownership is of both legal and social interest. Not only have courts utilized the idea in such a way as to give effect to views of changing individual and social interest, but also in recent times it has become the focus of governmental policy. Ownership consists of an innumerable number of claims like liberties, powers, immunities with regard to the thing owned. जिसके पास ओनरशिप है किसी की, उसके पास उस चीज़ की फुल पावर है उसको यूज़ करने की, उसको डिस्ट्रॉय करने की, उसको बेचने की, उसको कैसे भी यूज़ करने की. सो दीज आर इम्पोर्टेंट डेफिनेशंस जो एग्ज़ाम में पूछ सकते हैं. ऑस्टिन्स डेफिनेशन. The ownership is a right availing against whole world, indefinite in point of user, unrestricted in point of disposition and unlimited in point of duration. देखो अनलिमिटेड, अनरेस्ट्रिक्टेड और इनडेफिनिट इन वर्ड्स का यूज़ किया है ऑस्टिन ने, तो ये याद रखना. Concurring with Austin's view, Holland defines ownership as the right of absolute control over an object. यहाँ पर हॉलैंड भी वही बात कर रहे हैं कि एब्सोल्यूट कंट्रोल की बात कर रहे हैं. According to him, ownership is an aggregate of all rights pertaining to the possession, enjoyment and disposition of an object. According to Salmond, ownership in its most comprehensive signification denotes the relation between a person and right that is vested in him. देखो person and rights से याद रखना. Salmond talked about the subject matter of ownership, and according to Salmond, the true subject matter of ownership is in all cases a right. पर्सन एंड उसके राइट के रिलेशन की बात कर रहा है सालमन. अकॉर्डिंग टू पोलक, द राइट ऑफ ओनरशिप में बी डिस्क्राइब्ड एज द एंटायरिटी ऑफ द पावर ऑफ यूज एंड डिस्पोजल अलाउड बाय लॉ. पोलक से याद रखना, डिस्पोजल अलाउड बाय लॉ की बात की है पोलक ने. एसेंशियल्स ऑफ ओनरशिप. These are 5 essentials of ownership. Right of possession. The ownership has the right to possess the thing he owns. However, it is not necessary for him to have actual possession as long as he has a right to such possession. For example, if M's watch is stolen by N, N has possession of watch but M remains the owner of it with an immediate right to possession. Again, if M gives his scooter on hire to N, M has neither possession nor has immediate right to possess, but still he is the owner. So right होना ज़रूरी है. Right to use and enjoy the thing owned. The owner has the right to use, enjoy the thing owned, right to consume, destroy or alienate. The owner of a thing has right to consume, destroy or alienate it. While right to consume and destroy are liberties, the right to alienate involves existence of power. Indeterminate duration. The interest of an owner is perpetual as it is not subject to determination either by a future set point or by death of owners. So इसकी duration क्या है? Indeterminate. Lastly, owner has residuary character. An owner may part with several rights in respect of thing owned. Nevertheless, he continues to be the owner thereof because of residuary character of ownership. Ownership may be of following kinds. First है corporeal और incorporeal ownership. Corporeal ownership is the ownership of material object. That is a right of ownership in some corporeal object, movable or immovable. Thus, the ownership of land, building, or vehicle, etc., would be corporeal ownership. Incorporeal ownership is the ownership of a right. Thus, for example, a mortgagee owns his mortgage right, a leasee has his leasehold right. And other examples are like share, debt, patents, etc. Trust and beneficial ownership. A trust is an example of duplicate ownership. Trustee has no right to the beneficial enjoyment of property, but his ownership is nominal rather than real. Trust property is that which is owned by two persons at the same time. The relation between the two owners being such that one of them is under an obligation to use his ownership for the benefit of another. The former is called the trust and his ownership is trust ownership, and the latter is called the beneficiary and his ownership is beneficial ownership. Legal and equitable ownership. Ownership recognized by law is legal ownership, while ownership recognized by equity is called equitable ownership. Legal right may be enforced in rem, equity only in personam. Distinction between legal and equitable ownership is not recognized in Indian law. In Indian law, it's only legal ownership. Vested and contingent ownership. Ownership is either vested or contingent. It is vested when title of the owner is already perfect. It is contingent when his title is yet imperfect but is capable of becoming perfect on the fulfillment of some condition. कंटीजेंट में कंडीशन होती है, ध्यान रखना. वेस्टेड में कंडीशन नहीं है, ऑलरेडी परफेक्ट टाइटल है. सोल ओनरशिप एंड को ओनरशिप. जनरली स्पीकिंग अ थिंग कैन बी ओन्ड बाय one person at a time, but duplicate ownership is possible. Two or more persons may have the same right vested in them. Co-ownership obviously give rise to duplicate ownership. Trust ownership is an example of duplicate ownership. हमने अभी पढ़ा ही था. Very common example of co-ownership is partners. Co-ownership may be dissolved into sole ownership by partition. Sole ownership connotes an exclusive ownership of an individual against the whole world and arises in case of a right of ownership. Common ownership and joint ownership. Co-ownership पढ़ा हमने अभी. The two kinds of co-ownership may be a common ownership and joint ownership. Here common ownership is which one person has property and after the death of that person the property goes to his legal heirs. And in joint ownership, after death of one owner the property goes to another owner. Another owner becomes sole owner. Absolute and limited ownership. The owner who has full power on the property and all the rights of property he has, that is called absolute ownership. And who has limited rights, like for example any owner of the property has all the right of enjoyment but does not have right to sell the property, that is limited ownership. Condition precedent and condition subsequent. A condition precedent is one by the fulfillment of which an incomplete title is completed. जो कंडीशन पूरी करने के बाद वो टाइटल कंप्लीट हो जाता है, ओनरशिप मिल जाती है. कंडीशन सब्सिक्वेंट ऑन द अदर हैंड इज वन ऑन द फुलफिलमेंट ऑफ विच ए टाइटल ऑलरेडी कंप्लीटेड इज डिस्ट्रॉयड और डाइवेस्टेड. अब देखते हैं मोड्स ऑफ एक्विजिशन ऑफ ओनरशिप. ओरिजिनल एक्विजिशन ऑफ ओनरशिप रेस नॉलिस, फॉर एग्जाम्पल वाइल्ड एनिमल्स. डेरिवेटिव एक्विजिशन, when one person acquires property from another by inheritance, intestate or testamentary बाय परचेज और गिफ्ट। देखो, वन पर्सन के द्वारा दूसरे पर्सन को कोई इनहेरिटेंस में या फिर इंटरेस्टेड टेस्टामेंट्री या कोई बाय परचेज और गिफ्ट, जैसे किसी को सेल कर दी या किसी को गिफ्ट की तो उससे वो दूसरे के पास ओनरशिप जा रही है, उसको बोलते हैं डेरिवेटिव एक्विजिशन। एक्सेसरी एक्विजिशन, व्हेन सम प्रॉपर्टी बिकम्स एन एक्रेशन टू एन ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टिंग राइट ओन्ड बाय अ कंसर्न्ड पर्सन। जो ऑलरेडी ओन्ड प्रॉपर्टी है उसकी कोई सहायक प्रॉपर्टी बन जाती है जो कंसर्न पर्सन की, वो एक्सेसरी एक्विजिशन हो गया। एक्सटिंक्टिव एक्विजिशन, when ownership over some property is acquired by a person by some act on his part, it is called extinctive acquisition. For example, prescription. Possession means physical control of a thing by a person is a fact external to and independent of laws. When law comes into existence, this fact comes to be known as possession. According to Salmond, possession is the continuing exercise of a claim to the exclusive use of an object. Continue exercise means कोई किसी प्रॉपर्टी को यूज़ कर रहा है कंटिन्यू पीरियड ऑफ टाइम के लिए। Savigny defines possession as intention coupled with physical power to exclude others from the use of material object. किसी प्रॉपर्टी पे फिजिकल पावर होना, किसी और को उस पर ना आने देना, खुद का जैसे कब्जा होना। According to Hearing, whenever a person looked like an owner in relation to a thing, he had possession of it unless possession was denied to him by rule of law based on practical convenience. According to Hearing कि किसी प्रॉपर्टी के ऊपर किसी का कब्जा है, वो ऐसे ही लग रहा है कि वो वही ओनर है, वो जो ओनर के जो राइट है वही सारे राइट यूज़ कर रहा है वो, जब तक कि वो लॉ के द्वारा डिनाई नहीं किया गया है, वो पोजेशन में आएगा। Essentials of possession. Possession involves two essential elements, the mental and the physical, distinguished by Roman lawyers as animus and corpus. The mental element is known as animus possidendi and the physical element is known as the corpus possessionis. यहाँ पर आप ऐसे याद रख सकते हो कि मेंटल का एम और एनिमस में भी एम आया है और फिजिकल में पी है और कॉर्पस में भी पी वर्ड यूज़ हुआ है, तो इससे आप याद रख सकते हो। तो मेंटल और फिजिकल एलिमेंट दोनों होना ज़रूरी है किसी प्रॉपर्टी पे पोजेशन होने के लिए। सिर्फ मेंटल है, आपने दिमाग में सोच रखा है कि इस पर मेरा कब्जा है, बट आपने फिजिकली कब्जा करा ही नहीं है तो वो पोजेशन नहीं कहलाएगा। Kinds of possession: corporeal and incorporeal possession. Corporeal possession is the possession of a material object. It involves the continuing exercise of exclusive control over a material object. In case of a corporeal possession, the actual use of corpus possessionis is not essential. Incorporeal possession is called the possession of a right, that is possession of anything other than a material object. For example, A may possess not the land but the right of way over it. In the case of incorporeal possession, actual continuous use and enjoyment is essential, it being the only possible mode of the exercise. Mediate and immediate possession. Direct, personal or primary possession of an object by a person is known as immediate possession. Direct possession हो गया immediate. Immediate possession implies direct control. It also implies the non-existence of any other intermediary in relation to the thing possessed. Where possession exists through the intervention of another person, it is called mediate possession. For example, कोई सर्वेंट या एजेंट के द्वारा पोजेशन है तो वो मीडिएट हो गया। मीडिएट में, इमीडिएट में डायरेक्ट हो गया, कोई नहीं है बीच में, और मीडिएट में है कोई सर्वेंट या एजेंट है उसके द्वारा पोजेशन में है, वो मीडिएट होगा। Adverse possession. Possession to be adverse must be an invasion of the ownership of another person. It should also be actual, exclusive, and adequate in continuity and in publicity. When such conditions are met, possession is regarded as adverse. Adverse possession occurs when a person in possession claims exclusive right to the land of another who is not in possession of it. देखो किसी और की प्रॉपर्टी पे कब्जा आपका और वो आप उस पर बोल रहे हो कि ये मेरी प्रॉपर्टी है और कोई और ओनर भी है अगर उसका और वो केस फाइल नहीं कर रहा तो लिमिटेशन पीरियड में टाइम है 12 साल का केस फाइल करने का, तब तक केस फाइल नहीं करता है तो इसके ऊपर जिसका पोजेशन है उसका राइट हो जाएगा एक्सक्लूसिव राइट, वो ओनर बन जाएगा उसका. पोजेशन इन फैक्ट एंड इन लॉ. पोजेशन में भी फैक्चुअल और लीगल. फैक्चुअल इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड डी फैक्टो एंड लीगल इज डी जूरे. Thus, if A owns a piece of land, he has de jure possession because he has a legal right to possess the land. Further, if he let it to B, the possession is also de jure as B is also legally entitled to use the land. A trespasser is in de facto possession, not legal possession, because he trespassed on the property. Possession may be usually does exist both in fact and in law. Possession may exist in fact but in law. Possession may exist in law but not in fact. This is called constructive possession. Legal consequence of possession. Possession is prima facie evidence of title of ownership. कोई भी कोर्ट में केस फाइल करते हैं सबसे पहले देखते हैं possession किसके पास है उस टाइम पे. The possessor of a thing is presumed to be the owner of it. Adverse possession for the prescriptive period is a good title even to property which originally belonged to another. किसी और की भी हो बट एक बार possession किसके पास है वो देखा जाता है सबसे पहले. Transfer of possession is one of the chief modes of transferring ownership. possession आप ट्रांसफ़र कर रहे हो तो वो भी एक मोड है ओनरशिप ट्रांसफ़र करने का. The first possession of a thing which as yet belongs to no one, res nullis, is a good title or a right. जो किसी की नहीं है उस पर आप possession कर रहे हो तो वो आपका good title में आएगा. Ownership is wrongful possession of a thing can maintain in a good title to it against all the world except the true owner. True owner है उसी का होगा good title दो. Possession is of such efficacy that a possessor may in some cases confer a good title on another even though he has none himself. possessor है जो उसके बाद जिसके पास possession है उसका बाकियों के अलावा उसका जो title है वो good title माना जाएगा other than the true owner. Okay, ownership and possession यहीं पर ख़त्म होता है. If you want notes of jurisprudence then you can WhatsApp me on the number which is given in description box. And subscribe the channel for the next topic which we will discuss in next video. Okay, thank you.